Hey everybody, this is Lisa Renee with Lisa Renee Eats, and today we're going to be making a Unreal Deli turkey and Swiss sandwich on rye. And we're also going to have some potato wedges with a homemade dip made with Kite Hill plain unsweetened yogurt. So what we're going to do is make this first so the flavors have a chance to blend. Now in here, I only have about that much, and that's when I usually like to make a dip, so I don't use a whole container, but it's about a third of a container, maybe, yeah, third of a container. So the first thing I do is I have, what is this called? Gourmet Garden parsley. It is like lightly dried, they call it. You can get this in the produce section. So I do not measure. I take, I don't know, that looks like a large teaspoon of the parsley. And I forgot my dill, so let's get our dill, because dill is always necessary in a dip. And I had grown some dill herb this year, but I always use dill, especially when it's fresh, so I'm all out. Simply Organic dill weed is next best thing. And I actually, maybe half a teaspoon, put that in there. And then I have some garlic powder, and I do not measure. I'm just going to do a few shakes of that. I have some onion powder. I'm going to do the same thing. Maybe a little bit more of the onion powder. You know, this is all to taste. If you prefer more onion or garlic, either way, add more. I use Himalayan sea salt, the pink kind, all the time, and for some reason it tastes saltier. So be careful if you've never used Himalayan sea salt until you taste it. A couple of shakes of that, and a little bit of ground black pepper. Then the last thing I'm going to add is some apple cider vinegar, because I like my dips and dressing with a little tang. So I'm just going to do a splash in there. Okay, that was probably a large splash. Where's my spoon? I got a whisk here. So we're going to blend this all together. Whisk it around. Get those herbs and spices all mixed in there. Let me just take a little finger test. That's good. I might add a little more salt or even garlic. But we're gonna let it sit for a little bit. And when you do that, the flavors are gonna combine and be more pronounced. And so they'll be more flavorful. And I'm just gonna set that aside. I don't even wanna put it in the refrigerator. So that's ready to go. So for the turkey and Swiss, Mrs. Goldfarb's Unreal Deli. I think I did a Reuben before with the plant-based Reuben slices, and this is the best plant-based turkey slices. Yes, so that's what we're gonna do. I like Dave's Killer Bread, and I have the sprouted whole grains, which is really nice. These are the small slices, but I'm feeling like a full-size sandwich today, so I am using Dave's Killer Bread Righteous Rye, and they are definitely full-size slices. Grab a couple out. These are pretty big slices, don't you think? Get that out of the way. And what we're gonna do is I am gonna add just a little bit of vegan mayo, not a whole lot because there's a lot of fat. And we're working on our physique, and it is coming along. I mean, oh, here's the shirt I got. Eat like you love yourself. And it is actually getting a little big around the middle, and that's a good thing. That means what I'm doing is working. And you can check out my other playlists and videos and see what I'm doing there. So I'm going to put not even a whole tablespoon on here, because they say serving size is a tablespoon, and that's like 12 grams of fat. We don't need all that. So this is probably a third of a tablespoon, teaspoon. Yeah, 1 tablespoon has 8 grams of fat. Well, I think that's even less than regular mayo, but that's all we're gonna put there. I also have, for my garden, this is the first year I did a garden in the home we've been in for almost a year, and the soil is not quite right. So we got some adjustment to do next year. I mean, I got some really awesome zucchini. They like what I've got in the soil. I've got tons of cherry tomatoes. I got more to pick out there. Here's some here. I've got some San Marzanos that are coming. They're okay, but they should have been better. They had a little bit of blossom and rot. But y'all, fits in the palm of my hand. This is a beefsteak. Didn't quite work out that way, did it? But we're gonna use it anyway. So I'm gonna slice, yeah, we've got fruit flies. They love having all these vegetables and fruits on the counter. So I'm gonna slice some of my tiny beefsteak. And I like putting this on the mayonnaise side. For some reason, something about that mayonnaise on the tomato. I need a sharper knife. I should have got my Cutco knife out, and I didn't. So we are going to slice this up as best we can, because it's such a small little thing. And put that around here. I could have put more on there, but I'm not going to cut up any more tomato, not today. And then, actually I think I'm going to I got a little bit of red onion, and I'm going to put that on top of the tomatoes. I'm not a big fan of onions, but just a little bit will do to make it taste really flavorful. And then I have got some roasted red pepper. It comes in the jar. Roasted red pepper. And I am going to lay that out. This is probably about 1/4 of a red pepper. I sliced it up. Well, obviously not all the way through. Like I said, I should have had my Costco knife out. There we go. And then I am going to add a little bit. This is iceberg. I've got a little bit of iceberg left in here. Let's see. I'd rather have some leafy pieces for this. Just seems like it will go better, lay better on the sandwich itself. So we've got that. And then I'm going to put Mrs. Goldfarb's Unrreal Deli turkey slices. And we're just going to lay them out here. I've got 1, 2, 3, probably 4 total slices. They're not very big. It's like half a slice of what you might get in a regular animal paste. And then I'm going to put a slice of baby Swiss. So we're going to get that out, just 1 slice. And I'm going to put that on top. And then my favorite is Dijon mustard. You can use any brand you like. This is just my grocery store brand. And I always worry that there's going to be water that comes out first. So give it a little squeeze, and it's not. Okay, good. I tried to do that before I went on record. And use as much mustard as you like. And I love mustard, so there it is. All right. That all spread out. I like it on all the edges. Okay. We are going to top that. I'm going to give it a slice in half. I like diagonal. Something about a sandwich cut on diagonal just tastes better, doesn't it? And it's not complete diagonal, but it's better than just the square pieces. So I am going to put that on my plate. Oh my goodness, that's a big sandwich. And I am going to grab some of my roasted potato wedges. They aren't quite ready, so I also have some dill pickle slices that I had sliced up. Add that to my plate. And I had cut some in wedges. So, and these were just, you know, leftovers from another day that I had to put back in a jar. And then we have our dip for those potato wedges. Let's give it another little zhuzh. All right. And I'm going to dab that on the plate. Grab those potato wedges that I'm heating up. It's a baked potato that I had baked previously and then sliced into wedges and put back in the oven to make them crispy. And I had them left over, so today I'm just put it in the microwave for a few seconds, heat it up. And there's our plate: roast turkey, potato wedges, pickle slices. Now, Mrs. Goldfarb, let's get a bite of this. Oh, my sandwich is falling apart, it's so big. Let's see the deli slices on top. All right, here we go. That is yummy. All right, let's try this dip. And this dip is going to be better tomorrow because the flavors actually will have married better. Ooh, this is pretty warm. I love potato wedges. That sandwich is really, really good. It's falling apart. But we're gonna have another bite right here. Mrs. Goldfarb's Unreal Deli, roasted turkey, plant-based turkey slices, turkey and Swiss sandwich today, baby. Awesome. You can't find anything better. If you're trying to do plant-based meats and such, those other skinny little slices you find over in the produce section, If you can find Mrs. Goldfarb's, get it. All right, there you have it. If you have any comments, please leave them below, as well as if you like this recipe, let me know that. Give me a thumbs up, I certainly appreciate it. And if you have not already, hit that subscribe button and you will be notified anytime I have a video come out. All right, well, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.